Hi. I wasn't able to stream for a while because of my health, so I kind of got busy with other things and ended up playing this game. So watch the video here, kind of see what I built, put together, collected items and stuff, and just enjoy looking at what I've done. Thanks for watching, and watch for my next game to be put on YouTube. Hey, and don't forget to watch my music video. Alright, when this all began, I kind of played the game just to play with somebody, but he wanted to play it. I didn't really think it looked that good, kind of along the lines of Minecraft, but I did. And first thing I did was lived in this little hole right here, just this little teeny area. And then I built above the ground this section right here, this 4-story little thing here for people to move into, the guide, whatever. And then I added, above my feet only, by the way, I added this glass house. I liked the way the glass looked, so I added the glass house. And this was my home. I had a bed up in here and everything. Don't know if it's still there. Probably is. But lived up in this area. Down underneath here was just kind of a walk-through. I enclosed it later on. Then still working above my feet. Then I started expanding this way. Adding all this above my head. Nothing below my feet yet. Then I thought, oh, glass on one side, let's put glass on the other side. So I added this, which pretty much dropped right here. It went straight down from here with this wall. I expanded a little bit more, tiered it on the side there. Steps. Oh, while I'm here, might as well show this while I'm here. Even though this came later on, I won't be coming back to this area. This one never got quite completed because I'm not sure what to do with this thing, but this is my little space area. This is built as far up as you could go. In fact, that last little light thing up there, I couldn't go that high. You had to kind of bump your head while you built it. But this I never really did anything with this other than built the basics because I wasn't sure what to do. This started out about 4 times as big, twice up and down. Maybe not quite twice up and down, but because I think I made the floors taller than they were. But side to side, it was definitely more than twice the size. This is what I call my floating hotel. It came before the UFO. And I just kind of suspend it in the air. This started out because I collect these banners. I haven't been putting them up. I've got 2 chests, one completely full, one half full of different types. And I hang them all over the place, but I haven't hung them for a while. Started this out because I ran out of room at the time for them, and so I just wanted to put something above the roof to hang them on, and it went quickly from just being a ledge to an entire floating hotel. And so here's my zoo. Like I said, I expanded it. Below you can see the statues. Those were my museum. The zoo and museum filled up. So you'll see statues scattered around. You'll see animals in the rooms. Then from there, I built down. First is gray, the gray rooms. And that's when I decided, oh, let's put in an indoor tank. So I pumped water. First it was from here over a third of the way. Then I added this section and opened it up to this area, is my wild area. This is where creatures actually manifest themselves. You'll get ducks in here. There's a duck. You'll get ducks in here, goldfish in here. Sometimes they'll wander to the other half, but since it's an indoor setup, they don't usually end up in there. But still working above the feet. This was just a tunnel going over to basically the original area. This below my feet wasn't here. At the time I built this, it was. That was basically a generator over there. Then, of course, still at the time, I felt the only direction to go was still going down. But I did expand a little bit more to the left. So a lot of this started getting added up to this point. Not the pink wall, but up to this point I added on and dropped down. Kept some that fountain there indoor. That was natural. I just enclosed it. There was originally one in this area too, but I took it out and then added one back. I'll show you three things from here, then I'll show you my last expansion on this place, because that actually came last. Here's my underwater area. Okay, here, while I'm here, this area, this barrier here, my house got hit 3 times by meteors. And I found that if you put a barrier like this 20 squares above your buildings, the meteor will be stopped before it hits them. Takes out everything. Okay, this is my jungle room for this guy. He sells better things if he has a jungle room. Take this transporter back. And we'll take another transporter. This takes you 2 different places. First we'll look at the pirate ship. This is the ship. I built the ship. Oh, I'll have to show you this part before I forget, because I love this part. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things of the ship, the flag. Built it out of wall and a hanging skeleton. But that's one of my favorite things about the ship, actually. It's got a full crew of mannequins. Been getting fighting pirate fights and getting pirate clothing for them, and then dressing the mannequins. So I've got an army, a navy, I should say. All right, now while I'm here, my mushroom house. This guy actually also needed a place to sell the extra items, so I built him a mushroom home. Here's his little home. It had to be near a bayou, so I created a bayou. Bayou, is that how you say it?
Biome.
Biome. And so I built it just for him. Took out the entire, show you that. Took out, this is where the dungeon was. As you see, a big open area there. I took out the entire dungeon, built several wings of my main building out of this brick, and still have tons and tons of it. But I took all that out. Now we'll go take a look at Hell's Bar. Which means taking this one Now we're right in the depths of hell. And I do get attacked in here. There are two different creatures that'll come in here and fight you. There's the, well, someone can shoot through the walls too. But there's the, I call them snakes. But they're the creatures that come from underground, the snake-like looking things. And also the, one thing still manifest in here. What are those little devils called? But they'll show up right in the house and shoot you. Well, it's not a house, it's a bar. It's for those that don't mind risking their lives to come get a good drink out of hell. I've only actually, I think this is my first time back here since I put it together. Came down here once since then. But then after I got here, I remembered the only entrance into this place, for obvious reasons, is the transporter. Now we'll go back to the house. What am I forgetting? Now we'll see the wings I added later on. Some of you have seen a couple of them. There's this one that was made entirely out of, oh shoot, it's day too. I'll show you that, the one area at night. This one kind of became, some of you saw this built. I actually put every piece of machine down here and also, and all my chests with my materials in them are above. Just to give you an idea of how much rock was in that dungeon. After building this wing and a few more, I still have all that wall. Most of it, 99% of it, came from that dungeon. And a lot of that one. And brick. My gosh. Brick. All this pink brick. And I've been trying to use it. Some more in this one. I built that wing. This wing a lot of you have seen. This one's best seen at night. So revisit this when the sun goes down. This was originally going to be all out of everything cactus. This wing here. But it's limited what you could do with cactus on the Xbox edition. So it became a mixture of cactus and Halloween. And then I added this wing, kind of half and half. Oh, and underneath was just kind of a walkway, but I got so many creatures kept manifesting there, and I hated seeing them there, that I enclosed it, so it has cut way down on them. The exception again being the creepers that still show up in the jungle area. This is the stained glass wing. Entirely out of stained glass. The top and bottom are multicolored, so if you watch them you can actually see they're changing colors. The top level and the bottom level. Then I put in another water tank. This one actually, it's got crystals in it and coral, and I spelled out with block. Wish you could see it. Well, you can kind of see it on the map. But actually with blocks, it was a lot plainer when you were building it. Now you can't get the right angle, but it actually spells out water in blocks in the middle of the tank. Again, you get your creatures up in here. I left it open to the outside so that they'd manifest in there. And so you do get ducks, goldfish, and some of the bad ones. But they don't get you. They just swim around in there. Here's where I tried out some of the different wallpapers. These look kind of cool. They change colors at night with a different thing. And this one. So we've got all these wings add on right up to the jungle. This is where, and as you see, I began adding people to the room. Again, they're mannequins dressed in different clothing, but the place looks so empty. So as I gather up clothing now, instead of selling it like I was doing, I actually put it on the mannequins and placed it in a room. My star room. There's the water. But that hole underneath here is open to the outside. So you get whatever those are. What do they call those stupid slimes? You get the slimes in there. You get whatever. But they're blocked in there. Let's see if it's dark enough to get the effect of this room. Sun's going down. Oh, rooms are different size. I can't walk into there. And I had all this on the top, all along the way, door between every section, and put dirt on top of the glass so I could regrow the trees I had to chop out to build it. And the area's starting to show the lights. As you see, this was all white during the day. Now you get different colors throughout it. You're actually getting 4 colors, but 2 of them look quite the same to me right now. And then the top is of white with the bleed over. But you get the bottom. Well, this hallway here is the bunker. A lot of creatures they'll stay above you. And when I first beat the wall, then this became pixies and unicorns above me, and I was not ready to handle them yet. And so I built the bunker up to here. It now serves very well to, when you use this trap, it's easy to collect things by bumping your head because there's lava there. So see, like I just collected that coin. But you just rub your head on there and collect. I added this just within the last short bit of time. This actually goes under another trap and brings you up on the other side here. But I did not show you my graveyard either. And these, my friends, represent deaths. As you see, I may have had a couple of deaths during my building of this. These are all me. All the way up to the house, that's all me. I didn't specifically mention, but this part over here on top, it ended where all the others did, down on the sand block there. But I added a cloud room, basically. It's supposed to look like clouds in the sky. Now, this part down here was different. I originally tried to build the Jungle Man's room down there. I didn't quite understand what he needed. Thought he just needed some jungle things. So I changed that whole first floor from what it originally was. I will probably change it back. And that, I think, is pretty much it.
I'm Grandpa Plays. I'm a streamer, oh yeah. Hey, I stream, I play games. I'm a streamer. Oh God, I'm Grandpa Plays. I'm a streamer, oh yeah. Hey, I stream, I play games. I'm a streamer. Oh God, I'm Grandpa Plays. I'm a streamer.